court. Extra pass. And it goes for the win!
For the win!
Good! They did it! Now it's Page off balance. To top. Gives it to Jenkins for the championship.
Ada Moorings, what is going on? You're probably thinking to yourself, whoa, who are these two handsome devils? I recognize one of these handsome devils from the neighborhood, but who's that guy? Well, we are the Pool Boys, and we are so excited to be joining you for March Madness this season. We're here for all the games, all the upsets, all the trash talk, all the building up a little bit. So get ready, get geared up, because here we go. So first thing we're going to do is give you a little bit of tournament update for what's been going on this past weekend. So the tournament got started with the 13th seeded Furman Paladins getting the first upset of the tournament as they took down the 4th seeded Virginia Cavaliers. Wild finish. The Virginia guy just chucked the ball up. Furman intercepted it, kicked it for a three-pointer to cap off the upset. It was spectacular. I think it was just the second game. Amazing start.
That was wild, but the real show was stolen by Fairleigh Dickinson becoming the second ever 16 seed to knock off a 1 seed. It had everybody in the world Googling, where is Fairleigh Dickinson? It's actually in New Jersey, but what a wild finish. They knock off Purdue to send the first number 1 seed pack into this tournament.
They didn't even get a win. Purdue, see ya. All right, and now for the third year in a row, that's right, the third year in a row, a 15 seed has made the Sweet 16, with this year's rendition being the Princeton Tigers. So welcome those Tigers to the Sweet 16. It's amazing. 15 seed, third year in a row.
Yikes. And then Michigan State just finds a way to do it. Tom Izzo, a legend in the tournament. He tells his troops, you win the first game, I'll win the next game. And he did it. They knocked off Marquette to make it to the Sweet 16. Go Izzo, go.
They just always make it there. Izzo. That
Izzo
do. Magic. All right, now get ready. Drum roll, please, because it is time to give out that first badge. Ada Moorings, are you ready? All right.
I'm still drum rolling. Hurry.
Oh, sorry. He's still drum rolling. I'm going to let him keep going. He's going to get tired. When's he going to stop? Because we are giving out our scoreboard badge. For that's right. We are shouting out who is in first place after the first weekend of action. So you got to give it up to Rademacher Way because they are sitting in first place. So bravo, bravo. You have all your Final Four teams left. You were second to last pretty early on that first day. You still got your champion. So at first we were like, look at these losers. But oh no. After the first weekend, Rademacher Way, number 1. Although I do, full transparency, because we are all about open communication. Little asterisk, I'm not going to lie. One Rademacher had to text me and let me know they missed the deadline to get their bracket in. But being a wholesome, truth-bearing commissioner that we are, we said it's okay. We will manually enter in your bracket because it was only 20 minutes late, so no games had been decided. But Ada Moorings, we want it all to be out there. No information is hidden. So currently in first, we'll keep an eye on you. But integrity, still good. Congratulations.
Personally, it's a little sus to me. I'm a little sketched out by this, and I was actually not involved in this transaction, so I cannot even vouch for Ethan. So say whatever you will.
Don't make me look bad, Ross and Vicky.
You want to fork his yard? Do whatever you need to do.
Yes.
Okay. Let's take a look at the leaderboard for Ada Moorings, though. We've got Rademacher Way at first place there with an asterisk, which is not on the leaderboard, which it should be, but I'm mentioning it now so you know it. We've got Peter Holt hanging in there in second place. Great job, Peter. We've got Ivan, Sparty Niner, and the Hill family, and Broderick all knotted up at third place. That's anybody's ball game right there. I love that. We've got a couple tied here. A couple of Brady's tied, actually. Sherry and Brady and Addison and Brady are tied at 7th place. I know 2 of these folks. Don't know the other 2. I'm sure you're lovely. And your daddy is 9th. My dad, I didn't know he was in the neighborhood, but okay.
Hey, Dad.
Mom and Dad, I guess they moved to Grand Rapids, to Ada. Here it's lovely this time of year. And then back in bracket. That person is sitting in 9th place. Love the name. And that's your leaderboard. There you go.
Also, full transparency, the Hill family also had to text me. They were 20 minutes late. So if we're calling out Rademacher Way, we got to let them know.
Shenanigans.
And
Shenanigans.
Katie, sisters, what's going on? Get your brackets in on time next time. Anyway, we're all excited. So now it's time to give out our next beloved badge, and that is our biggest upset badge, because we had some big ones this tournament, and none bigger than Fairleigh Dickinson upsetting that number 1 Purdue. So you got to give it up to BB Savant, one Mark Gelfand, because he was the only one to pick the Knights over the Boilermakers. And wait a second, there was another upset. because Furman beat UVA. What is it? BB Savant picked that too? Okay, but there was also another one. There's no way he also picked Princeton over Arizona. Okay.
I'm sketched out here. Okay, so not only do we have 2 entries that came in late, one of which is in first place, we now have your actual daddy who got all 3 of the biggest 3 upsets correct in this pool. I gotta say what everyone else is thinking here. Collusion.
Collusion. With the NCAA, the fix is in. Although, once again, one Mark Gelfand, BB Savant, he also picked 3 16 seeds to win. So he's just hedging his bets like, I'm going to get one of these upsets. It's going to happen. But got to give it up to him. Give him the Jordan shrug for biggest upset, BB Savant. But you also got to give it up to, because since we're putting a little, he put 3 16 seeds out there. You also give it up to Chip Bowling, Maddie Malley. Why can I not talk? Maddie Malley, and the whole Malley family ballers, because they also chose Arkansas to beat Kansas in the second round. So an 8 seed over a 1. Pretty ballsy pick. They got it right. So also biggest upset.
That's impressive. I think Dr. Mark is just picking all the universities he's been affiliated with over the years. The schools he's visited, schools that start with F. I don't know, whatever. But I like it. I'm here for it.
You're here.
I'm here for it. All right, on the opposite side of things, we had a few head-scratching picks. Not really sure what's going on here, so I gotta start by highlighting Joe Nolan. You don't even live in the neighborhood. I get that you've sidled your way into the fantasy league, and maybe you used to live in the neighborhood. I don't know, but not only are you not a resident of Beta Moorings, sorry about your luck, but also you had Memphis winning it all. So a couple of head scratchers there. Got to jump right on that.
It's across the street from our neighborhood. It's close.
Okay, fine. Adjacent, neighborhood adjacent. Had a couple of other head scratchers I just needed to highlight real quick here. Joel, and then Addison and Brady. You took Penn State in the championship game. I get you've got allegiance. I get it. You got to go head over heart when you're picking your bracket. Although my children did not do that either. But Penn State in the final game is a little tough. Michigan State actually still alive. So maybe that's not a head scratcher. Could have been a great pick. A little bit of a homer pick, but I get it. I'll be rooting for Michigan State on your behalf. You're 2 of my favorite children on the planet. So let's go. And Joel, you're okay too. So let's go Sparty. Let's go Michigan State.
Just wild. Joel, were you looking over their shoulder? Because they have the exact same Final Four, which is
peeking over the fence.
Maybe. All right. So now we got to give it up to those people who, unfortunately, you lost your champion before the Sweet 16. So say it ain't so. We got crying Adam Morrison over there. One of the best to ever play college basketball. Could never get it done at Gonzaga. Super sad. So he was crying a lot. So once again, these are the people who lost their champion before the Sweet 16. So for those picking Arizona, we had Space Cowboy, Brent Scott. Come on, man. What you doing with Arizona? You got the Wade family. I don't know what you're thinking with the Wildcats. And Bear Down. I get it. Your name, Arizona. I get why you picked them. So unfortunately, see you later. We had a couple people picking Kansas. You thought the Jayhawks run it back, be back-to-back champions. They were returning ones, but unfortunately got upset in the second round. So back in bracket. Unfortunately, the Rod Schaefers, you gone with your champion. And Joel Stevens also picked the Jayhawks. So sorry for your loss. We already talked about auto draft Joe Nolan taking Memphis to go all the way. See you, champion. And then, of course, those Purdue Boilermakers getting upset by Fairleigh Dickinson. You had Chip Bowling, Mrs. Smee, which at first when I saw, I thought it was just a typo of random letters, but your last name is Smeewick, I think. I apologize for the mispronunciation. But Diane, you picked Purdue, no good. And the B-Boats, Dawn, your whole family, you picked Purdue, no good. And then actually, I take it back. It wasn't the whole family because Broderick B-Boat, I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names. But he picked Northwestern to win it all. So your champions are gone. Say it ain't so. Unlucky.
Reading is hard. I was thinking Rocksteady and Bebop from the old Ninja Turtle days. And also Space Cowboy is a great Jamiroquai song. So don't throw shade on Brent Scott.
Oh, I'll throw shade. I will throw.
I know you will. All right, we did have some unfortunate bracket busting going on as well. This happens when your entire Final Four is done before the Sweet 16, and you got nothing to live for. I mean, nothing to play for in the tournament anymore. So, bear down, Bridget Loria. Unfortunately, we've got Arizona, Purdue, Kansas, and Indiana. These are blue bloods. I mean, there's no reason these were bad picks. These were great picks.
Historically great picks.
Lost. And so, unfortunately, Bridget, your bracket is busted. You don't have a lot of points remaining possible. It sucks. at this point, you're rooting for chaos. You're rooting for Princeton and Florida Atlantic to take this thing all the way to the finals.
Go Owls.
You're just rooting for the lowest seeds now at this point. So
Go
good luck
Owls.
on that. We're going to help you by talking trash to all the rest of the people in the pool. We want you to stay with us on the videos, but unfortunate news for you.
Yes, very unfortunate. Okay, what is going on with the Gelfand family? I swear, this is impartial. We got two pool boys here. Impartial, because now we're talking about
Collusion.
Collusion. He does not speak for me. So now we're talking about our Caboosing badge, which is unfortunately for the person who is sitting in last place. So this is probably more for the Gelfand families, because one BB Wiz, unlike her husband BB Savant, BB Wiz Amelie Gelfand is sitting in the caboose, meaning she is in last place. You know, she picked Charleston to go to a Final Four. Duke, come on.
Come on, Amelie.
Also Penn State. So again, appreciate the love. I did work there. But she still has her champion. She's got those Gonzaga Bulldogs. So she is just, she went and bought her a hat. She's going to get some socks for Gonzaga, because that's all she's hanging her hat on right now. So she is sitting in the caboose. Doesn't mean she's going to stay there, but for now, she's in the caboose.
She's sitting in timeout in my book for taking Duke in the Final Four.
Yeah, that's not cool. Usually she picks
Not
it
cool.
based on where she wants to live, like Charleston, Duke, maybe, but why not? I mean, anyway.
Gonzaga,
We won't go.
Spokane. Is that in Spokane, Washington?
It's in Washington.
Somewhere. I mean, I don't know. Probably maybe
Very
it's not.
rainy.
I don't
Very
know.
rainy.
Amelie. I'll tell you what, Amelie and Dr. Mark can sit back and pop those pigs in a blanket and just watch the rest of the tournament and not worry about what happens.
They are delicious. Every
They're
meal.
delicious. Okay. There's always in any pool, there's somebody who's kind of near the bottom that everyone has discounted and has decided is out, but they're still kind of lurking. They're looking through the shades. You know, you have these people in your neighborhood too. So maybe they're the same ones. I hope not. But they're always sitting there because they're thinking, you're laughing now, but I've still got 3 or 4 of my Final Four teams left. So I still got a lot of points possible remaining. And in this case, it's gonna butcher the name, the Chanyo family, which I just went straight with the roll the G and N together.
I like
And
that.
It could be Chegnot, I don't know, but I'm going Chanyo. It's a little bit of a French thing I had. 21st place currently, 3 Final Four teams remaining, 146 points possible. That's the team to look out for. You think they're out of it now? Just wait, okay? Same with the Malley family ballers, okay? 21st place, but 3 of the Final Four teams remaining, 142 points possible.
Wow.
This thing could come down to those two squaring off at the end. And right now you're laughing at them and they're sitting there peeking through the blinds, watching you didn't clean up your dog poop. It's on my yard. I'm going to turn you into the HOA. I'm going to put you on the Facebook page, put you on blast. Just wait.
Speaking of, that was probably us.
I had a little too close to home,
pick up those bags. We forget to pick up the bags, but no, we're good. We're good. We don't do that. So anyway, Ada Moorings, there is still a lot of madness to ensue. We still got 2 more weekends of this stuff. So when you see your neighbors, you know, give them a wave. Maybe just give them like a death stare, because you know you're talking trash in your head. But
A little stink eye.
Yeah, you know, when you drive by, maybe just honk the horn a little bit. But anyway, we love competition. We love what we've been seeing so far. We can't wait to see what's next. So until next time, the Pool Boys are